Hello Capricorn, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with. On a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophie Marashinsky. So this could be somebody you've had a relationship with in the past. It could be something that's current. It could also be a situationship. It could also be somebody who you simply exchange glances with and nobody's saying anything. However, you feel this energetic connection. Also, the way that I do my readings, I just want to announce that for those of you who are new, I do have the ability of intuitively getting messages and getting information through my higher intuitive self. And so I actually don't call upon or use any spirit guides to aid in that. Only in the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel to provide you with some advice regarding all of the stories, scenarios that just pop up in this particular reading. Whew. Lots of sexual energy here, and unfortunately, two people here are not on the same page. There are some differences here. All right, you have an extra card. Let's see if I can put that there. Oh my God. Capricorn, what is happening? Now, typically, the way I do this reading, this is supposed to be your person of interest, but because of the intensity of these cards, the majority of you might also be feeling this. There are a few cards here that are very strong, and they're very dark in terms of the energy. It's very sad and upsetting kind of energy. And this is something that your person of interest is feeling, but because you intermingle and you share the same energy, you also mirror the other person, you could also be feeling this as well. That is definitely a possibility in this type of spread that I have here. We have here nourishment followed by illusion, synthesis, sexuality, beliefs, selfhood, mothering, anger and rage, boundaries, and grief under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Capricorn, I have realized that you are somebody that truly is, and that can be the complete package. Emotionally, spiritually, physically, I do feel so in tune with you. There's certain things that you fulfill in my life, and sometimes you don't even know that you fulfill them. What's happened between us has me hiding. I do feel embarrassed. I feel reserved, and I really don't want to talk about certain things that have happened right now. I'm wearing a false mask. I'm hiding behind a veil. And I don't open up to you. I'm emotionally detached, emotionally distant right now. A while ago, there was peace and harmony in this connection. And things seemed to be pretty okay. But then things changed. There are certain things that have happened that I hid from you. And there are places where I've hidden these secrets. Now, I do want to talk about the things that I've been hiding. The things that have been on my mind. The things that I just could not tell you a while ago. I am very, very sexually attracted to you. There's no doubt about that. I find you very sexy. Oh, so damn hot and irresistible. I think about you a lot in that way. The problem is, there's a part of you and myself in this connection where on a certain level we do meet and we do resonate. But there's another level where our beliefs are completely different. Our opinions just don't match. They just don't go well together. And I now wonder, how is it that I'm supposed to move on like this? How can I be in a connection like this? How will this work? Will this work at all? The things that have happened between us, the differences that we've had. I never really opened up to you and told you what was truly bothering me. I know I should have. And I know that I kept it to myself. And there are a few things that I should have just said out loud so that we didn't have misunderstandings. And now I see you as somebody who is independent, self-sufficient, self-reliant, alone, aloof. You are no longer in my life the way that you used to be. And you've changed. But I realize now that, did you change on your own? No, actually you didn't. It's because of me that you changed. I am the one who has changed you. You never wanted to change. And there was no need to. But because of what happened between us, this change was inevitable. I see you as somebody who has unconditional love. You are the type of person that provides shelter, protection, care. But the problem is, I also see that you want growth. You want for this connection to be something more. And the problem is, that is something that I just don't believe in right now. I see this aura now of you being this person who is single and ready to mingle. I see this. I feel it. I sense it. But the problem is, I'm not really able to give you what it is that you want. You want stability. You want a commitment. You want something long-term. You want truth. And because I am not who you expect me to be, it makes me very angry. I'm not angry at you. I'm just angry at the situation. I'm angry at the way things have turned out. Things should never have been like this. There's no reason for it to have. And because there is this upsetness, this unhappiness, I do feel that it's important for me to keep up my boundaries. And so I do. I've put up my boundaries, and I don't want to be emotionally vulnerable, but that is exactly why. Physically, materialistically, everything is fine. On an emotional level, however, unfortunately, there's things about me that you don't know that I keep close to my heart and I don't share with you, and that is why I can't be with you the way that you want me to. Right now, overall, I do have grief. and guilt and remorse and regret for the things that I've said and done and the way things turned out in this connection. I truly never meant to hurt you. I thought you and I were on the same page. It turns out we were not. And I know you're quite a catch. You are that one special person that an individual would love to settle down with. But that is not me. At least not right now. And that is why I hide. All right, Capricorn. Sorry, I'm coughing. It's an issue I have, this damn flu. Comes and goes. There's a lot going on, guys, here in your relationship with this person. What I'm seeing, the gist of it, truly is that one person here was very emotional and they really wanted to be in this connection and have it as a long-term committed connection. But the other person was not thinking on the same level. The beliefs card is a very strong card. This does talk about differences of opinions, your worlds apart, your ideas, your ideals, your morals, your values. Many, many things are different. And this person genuinely knows that you are a very sweet and kind person. And they're upset at themselves for treating you the way that they did. They are upset here with the grief card. And when some people are this upset, they have nothing more to do. They don't know what to do. And that's why this is now an illusion. They're hiding behind a veil. They've put up this boundary. That's their way out, guys. And that's what happens. Some people ghost you. Some people have this lack of closure. It's because they're stuck. They don't know what to say. Some don't have the courage to say anything. Some are just confused. And some don't want to hurt you and hear you cry. That is why people behave the way that they do. It's not right. Closure is always good. But that's not the way the masculine energy feels sometimes. They're not very much in tune with their feminine energy. And that doesn't mean it's just only men. Women can also have masculine energy. All right, we have here the Lover's Path Tarot. So I'm going to have a look at the reason why certain things may have kind of broken down in the beginning of this connection. So what was the reason why certain things just didn't work out? And this is when things start to just kind of go downhill. Oh boy, I see that here. This particular deck I read in the reverse when I do this spread. So we have the Six of Staves and we have the Nine of Cups. Let's have a look. All right. Here we have how this person, a while ago in this connection, felt that they actually put in some type of effort and hard work and there was struggle. They felt at the time that they were very courageous and there was a sense of integrity. But things changed. There came a time when this person started to lose the courage that they had. They thought they were once upon a time a hero or a heroine, and they were not. They also felt that they needed to be more recognized for their talents and for the things that they have accomplished and done. But they were not appreciated. Because of this, they also simply lacked courage and honor. This is very much in tune with what has happened in this connection, Capricorn. This person that you're dealing with was really focused on the physical. They were really focused on the materialistic. there was a time when they thought that that was enough. However, it turns out it was not enough for you, but it was enough for them. And when it wasn't enough for you, and they kept, from their point of view, they kept giving and giving, there was a sense of dissatisfaction. That no matter what I do, no matter how much I do, no matter, I'm getting a very naughty thought actually, no matter how many O's I give you, the big O, it's just not enough. But it's not just that. Come on, seriously? You need a proper home life. You need to settle. You need money. You need like a normal life, right? It's not always about the physical. To some degree, to some point it is. The issue here is that there's two people that are not on the same page, literally. That's what this entire reading is about. They thought whatever they were doing was good enough to satisfy you for the rest of your life. Turns out it wasn't. But when they felt this and they realized this, they actually started to pull back their energy. That's what they noticed, and that's what they felt. And they felt that they were not being appreciated for the things that they had done. For some of you, you're going to say, this person didn't do anything. I totally understand that. Remember, it is a general love reading, so it's not personal. You won't have such details in this type of a reading. Now, we also have here the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, traditionally, is an absolutely beautiful card. But here, I'm going to read the reverse, and it's not so good. This talks about taking a relationship for granted. This person started to do that. And they started to overindulge. Right there, overindulge. The inability to receive pleasure. Why? Because they'd overindulged. Too much of anything is bad. And then there's a sense of dissatisfaction. Now, why did all of this happen? Basically, they were trying, from their point of view, to give you so much. And it could have been on a physical, intimate level. It could have been on a materialistic level. But whatever they were giving you, they realized that it wasn't enough. However, while they were doing whatever they were also taking from you too. And by taking, that is where this word comes in, overindulgence. They were overindulging in so many things when they were dealing with you, overindulging in you. And the problem is, at some point in time, they became dissatisfied. Too much of anything is bad. It's like I'm seeing a bottle of like a pop. And we drink the pop. It's nice and frizzy in the beginning. It has a gas and it's all yummy. But then you leave it out for a few hours. You have enough and then you leave it out. And then it's flat, right? It's no longer appealing anymore, is it? Unfortunately, that is what happened here. Initially things were fine, but then they fizzled out. The reason why, Capricorn, is because this person's intentions were completely different. Unfortunately, they may have told you how they felt in the beginning. Maybe they were quiet because you did have the illusions card. You do have the boundaries card. So it does indicate to me that this person has been very closed off. They should have expressed themselves to you in order to not have any type of misunderstanding. They didn't do that. Great. What else is new? People do not open enough. They need to open up more. People need to talk about what's on their mind, on their heart, and the ones that listen need to be good listeners. Not freak out. All right. Let's have a look at the time. Got enough. All right. So this is the Beginner's Tarot deck, and I'm going to be looking into any actions, any intentions that this person may have towards you currently. Let's have a look. You do have some popping up here. Yes, lack of confidence, big time. They have lost all their confidence. They've lost their mojo. They are scared. Well, what are they expecting? Like, you know, as you get older, right? People forget. People age. There's nothing wrong with aging. It's a part of us being human beings, right? And our body parts change, don't they? They become a little saggy. They become a little weak. And so there's, yes, some medicines people take for certain things. But the point is that this person is not thinking on a long-term level. They're just thinking about what is now. And I'm sorry to say, but that's not a way to live. Some people have that. I think it's called, what is it called, YOLO or something like that. Planning ahead is always good. Living for each day is good. Live like there's no tomorrow, that's fine. But I mean, look at these cards. These are not good cards. They're really... See, it's affecting this person. Whatever this person has done, it's a process of evolution emotionally. Not even spiritually. Forget about spiritual. This person still needs to become a bit more emotional in this connection. You have a lot of cards that are... They're not bad. Okay, these are not bad cards. But the thing is, they're just light and fluffy thought kind of cards. Like, it's a lot of thought going on here. There's not a lot of intention. It's just like this person's very, I'm getting the word flaky. Some of you might find flaky. I'm getting words now. Inconsistency, unreliable, even inconsistent messages. So we have here Page of Swords. So this person does want to have some type of a connection with you, but they have lost the confidence to do so. And so they look at you from a distance and they dare not reach out to you because they're nervous. You make them nervous. They've lost their confidence. And this also talks about a lack of self-esteem. This is a page. Now, they may be stalking you. Sometimes this is considered the stalking card. Stalking in the sense, stalking in the sense that this person might just be, for example, having a look online. What are you up to these days? At your social media. Or if you don't have social media, not everybody does. Yeah, can you believe that? Not everybody does. I've had clients that have written to me, they're like, I don't have social media. That's no problem. I understand that. They could be asking through your friends or your families, your coworkers, or somebody what it is that you're up to. Either way, the card here indicates curiosity and a weakness from their part where they just don't have the courage to actually reach out to you. So they're just sitting on the bleachers, the back bench, and they're just staring at you. And I know it's kind of a weird situation, but they can't do anything else. I mean, this person pinned themselves into a corner themselves. So like, what to do? Four of Pentacles, again, beliefs. They're really holding on to what they feel dear to their heart. There's some ego-oriented pride and I'm getting the word ambition. They have different plans. They have different plans from yours. They have certain type of, maybe it could be aspirations, aims, goals, certain types of plans that they have for the future, maybe a career plan or something. But whatever it is, it seems like it's not really coinciding with and aligning with what you actually would want or how the both of you would go well together. There's something going on here. They do hold on to the memory of you. They do feel that you're close to their heart. But the problem is they want to do things their way. And that's not suiting you. Here, Three of Wands, they are waiting for the ships to come in. That simply just means they're also, this could be a third-party situation actually. You have another Three of Cups right there. So this could be when they'll know it when they see it. So they'll know what to do, when to do it, only when they actually feel it. There's no timeline on this one, but whatever is going to happen, they are thinking about celebrating and being with you. Yes, they do think that. For a tiny portion of you, it might be a third-party situation. Three of Cups, they do want to celebrate with you. They want to go out with you. This person also wants to have a reconciliation with you. Remember in the beginning we had the selfhood card, I believe we did. So here with the Five of Swords, they are afraid that you are in the energy of I am single and ready to mingle. And you have changed. And this person is not able to be with you the way that you would like them to be now. So they just remember what things were like back then. They don't remember what it's like now. However, what's interesting is they're feeling that there is a lot of competition and they want you all to themselves. They don't want you to be with anybody else. They feel that there's other competition and they feel that it is very, by hook or by crook, they want you. I was just looking for this card. So that's what I meant with the selfhood card. I was doubting myself. Did I see this in this deck? In the beginning, we had this card. So we also have here the King of Swords. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. Yeah, this person does love you. They do care about you. But they seem like candy apple. Candy apple in Western countries. We have that. I don't know if the Eastern world has it. But hard on the outside, soft on the inside. That's what this person is. But the thing is, they're not showing you that this is truly what they're like. It just kind of sometimes happens. They may do something once in a while, and you'll see this side of them, but it doesn't last. You'll see the soft side of them, and you see that, wow, this person has potential. However, they are very closed off. I'm getting intuitively right now with the amount of cards I have here, 5 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. This person feels intimidated in a way. They don't feel like they're good enough for you. And that is why they're behaving the way that they are. They feel like they're good for a one-night stand type of person. They feel that they're good maybe in bed or whatever. But when it comes to something long-term, something that's committed, something that's exclusive, they don't feel like they're actually good enough. They feel like they're inexperienced, actually. That was because of a certain amount of cards that I just saw here, the 3 cards. All right, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this one. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. Ooh, it's up to you. In recent times, I've seen that the interpretation of this card, I've added something onto this card. When it's up to you, first meaning used to be, and it still is, the fact that you actually do have a choice. You have free will. But it also means that if you don't choose and decide to be with this person, you actually have another opportunity coming up with another individual. A sense of abundance, for example. Here we also have, there's no need to worry. And these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. I want you to look for a sign. It's up to you, and reconsider. Look for a sign. So I have to say with this combination, look for red flags, guys. Look for red flags. Sometimes not all readings are 100% going to be sunshine and daisies and unicorns and Skittles. It's going to be a little different for everybody. And what I see here is the best option for you is to do what not only is going to make you happy, but do something that you will receive in the end. Don't keep waiting for somebody that's not becoming the type of individual that you've always wanted them to be. Choose a new direction. That's what it says under the bottom of the deck. It's a very clear-cut answer. Not everybody's going to like this answer. But first of all, for those of you that want to be with this person, let's just start with you. They are saying that there's no need to worry. Look for a sign, meaning signs and synchronicities. It could even be a red flag. But that will give you the information that you need to reconsider what it is that you're going to do going forward. They are saying here that you are ready. You've been through quite a bit. And you are ready emotionally, spiritually, physically to tackle on whatever is going to happen in this connection, but they are telling you to wait. If you believe, then yes, this particular situation can come to fruition, but it's going to take some time. In the meantime, they are suggesting that you choose a new direction. Choose a new, different way of approach, a different method, and you will receive a different response and an answer, and an outcome. Here, for those of you that just don't want to be with this person, it's a very clear-cut message. There's no need to worry. Just look for a sign in terms of somebody else, or in terms of red flags, certain things that you did not notice or see clearly before. Reconsider what it is that you're going to say and do, your actions, even your inactions. Certain things that you're not doing and you're not saying sometimes means that it's a yes, right? Silence sometimes is admission, right? So we don't want that. You need to literally speak up and talk about what's on your mind, let this person know, and then move forward with whatever decision you make. Here, at the end of the day, still, you have this great card here. You're ready emotionally, spiritually, physically. You've been through a lot, and you are able and ready to handle this. We also have wait. There will be a brief waiting time here. If you believe that this is going to work out for you, you will be able to manifest this. Choosing a new direction. For some of you, again, those of you that are not wanting to be with this person, it is important to choose a new direction altogether. That means a different method of approach. That means if you like somebody that looks a certain way, has a particular kind of attitude or a job or whatever type of habits you like, you keep repeating the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same type of person, most likely you're going to get the same type of result. So choosing a new direction for you means to think about your approach, think about the type of person that you have been searching for, and what is the problem? What keeps repeating? Change that pattern of behavior, and you will receive a different response and a different result. Like many girls, when we're younger, we all like bad boys. They're friggin' hot and sexy and gorgeous as hell. Yes. Bad boys. The thing is, as you get older, not all bad boys are good. That's why they're bad boys, right? Majority of the time I've seen in my readings, my own personal life, didn't work. Doesn't work. It doesn't mean that bad boys can't be good. They have a heart. Yes, they have a heart, and some get attached and married even, have kids. But the thing is, if you keep, like I've had a lot of clients, my female clients, and they tell me that, you know, I'm always attracting the bad boys. Well, 3 times, and you're still attracting the same type of person with the same type of end result. And the result's not good. What does that show you? It only simply means that it's not working out for you. You need to find and tweak what you desire in a person. Somebody who's maybe a bad boy, but a little nerdy, maybe. Or somebody who's more conservative or like more business-minded or something like that, right? Not somebody who's 100% what you used to be into. So even if, let's say, you were into like somebody who's rich and a businessman, this, that, and the other, and you've been cheated on many times, and it happened like 2 or 3 times already with different guys, and it's the same story, then that should be an indication to you to choose a new direction, meaning choose a different way of approach. Don't repeat the same things, because then you will get the same type of result. And if you search for the same type of person, ancient Chinese face reading and Vedic readings, because I do that, I don't do that right now, but you can tell, it's very ancient, you can tell the way a person is because of the way their body is, because of their piercings, because of their tattoo, because of the way they walk, because of their face, because of their eyebrows, their eyes, their lips. Doing what I do, I can see that, but then there's also just the everyday, you know, person that kind of stares at a person and they're like, oh, I like this dude. But the problem is, oftentimes, the behavior is the same, universally. and the result is the same universally. So if you feel that this keeps repeating, it's best to try to change your approach. And that's it, my dear Capricorns. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance in your situation. I know I kind of rambled on a lot in the end there, but many of you appreciate and like the fact that I do give advice, and I do, especially when I do my personal readings. And I wanted to mention still that I am still doing personal readings right now, love readings. So those are written reports. That's all conducted by myself. And also on my other channel, which is Asnointia Audio, my other YouTube channel. Over there you'll see that I have a new video, and it is Friends with Benefits and Casual Connections, talking about the culture of hookup culture. So hopefully that will enlighten some of you if you have any type of concerns or any issues that you've been going through. I'm hoping that I can shed some light on your situations, because even this particular reading had a hint of that actually. So some of you may find that particular video, audio recording that I created helpful. Do let me know on the other channel as well if it's resonated, and definitely share your stories. All right then. Thank you once again for tuning in. I will see you guys again. Bye now.